See, at the start of the season, you need some silverware, right? You want silverware. Is it a better season than Arsenal? I don't know, but they are playing a champion. They're going to play Champions League next season. They have a trophy in the cabinet. They're winners of something at least. So,
Gopa.
yeah, it's a better
Something.
season than Arsenal.
Last 8 games they haven't won in Premier League. Okay, I don't know where
United is
they.
in first.
United haven't won in last 8 or 6 games. So saying
Mhm.
that Spurs had a better season than Arsenal is like ignoring everything what went through the season and just taking into consideration that Spurs ने लास्ट में एक कप जीता.
Welcome, hello, Assalamu
Namaste,
alaikum,
namaste.
Jai Shri Ram, और all hail the Jesus और गुरु गोविंद सिंह जी को भी प्रणाम.
The Jesus.
और कुछ है क्या, वो
कोई नहीं बचा,
पेगन वेगन
बस हो
लोगों
गया.
कुछ होता है क्या? ये सब बोलने के बाद भी ना सारे रिलीजियस धर्म गुरु उतने खुश नहीं होंगे जितना
अरे
अकेला
भगवान.
सूरी खुश है. आफ्टर आवर रिजल्ट, आफ्टर द यूरोप, द फकर
Oh,
Exactly.
oh.
Look at the glow, the smile. Like,
is
You know,
back
this is what
on the
happens.
podcast
Stress,
only to remind
stress
us.
goes away. The stress goes away. हाँ, चेहरे में जो ग्लो आ गया है जो स्ट्रेस जाने के बाद. Wednesday evening, I was like, अगर यूनाइटेड आज जीत गया तो हाउ आई विल बी एबल टू फेस यू गाइस. नहीं झेल पाऊंगा तुम लोग को.
साला
Then
यही
the very
फटक
next
गया.
then the very next day I'm seeing 1-0
So
for
that's what you're
Spurs.
doing. You do not mess
कसम
with
से
the you do
इतना
not
खुश,
mess with the
इतना खुश.
Lingayat. A Brahman Lingayat, you don't mess with it. तेरे forefathers जो थे देख
लिंगायत.
ऐसा
Oh,
ऐसा
that.
कर्ज मारते थे. But Suri,
Let's move on. Don't
let,
want to talk about Europa.
yeah, I don't think so. We are. I don't respect that the championship trophy. We're not playing next year. Moving on. The last.
Like Suri said, Europa को कौन भाव देता है? Okay,
No,
let's
the
move it.
Europa. Iron
मैंने I never said that.
तू बोला था.
Hey,
मैंने कभी नहीं बोला यूरोपा को कौन भाव
let's
देता है.
fight later.
Oh,
And
तो
I
उस
was
हिसाब से
I was so
Tottenham had a good
happy.
season
Yeah,
compared to
Tottenham had a
Arsenal.
good season. Tottenham had a good season. Now. They have something to celebrate at the end of the season. So
It's a trophy.
it's a trophy. Come on, अभी हो
मारियो
गया.
कैसे है
In
मारियो? इन
spite
लोग
of
का चलने
finishing
देते.
17th, they are in the Champions League. पर क्या चाहिए?
So Mario, I have a question for you. I'm not going to
None.
ask these two fuckers. Do you think Tottenham has had a better season than Arsenal? Tottenham has had a better season
अरे
than Arsenal?
They won a trophy. A trophy is a trophy, right? There's something to put in the cabinet.
See,
And
it's
17
not a.
years wait.
fuck 17 years actually.
I'll
I
get
mean,
to you,
see,
Surya. I'll get to you.
अगर
Surya, I'll
तू
get to you.
हाँ
I'll
ठीक
get
है.
to you. Let Mario speak. Yeah.
See, at the start of the season, you need some silverware, right? You want silverware. Is it a better season than Arsenal? I don't know, but they are playing a champion. They're going to play Champions League next season. They have a trophy in the cabinet. They're winners of something at least. So,
Gopa.
yeah, it's a better season than Arsenal.
How is that a question?
Yeah, Suri, now you go ahead and rebut
नहीं,
whatever with all your head shakes. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm not going to say anything. Do you guys hear me?
yeah, you need a silverware at the end of the season. You play for the silverware. अभी वो Spurs को मिल गया है. But पूरा season after Jan month, I think
Hmm.
Spurs just gave away the league. वो लोग आपको league चाहिए ही नहीं. They were just concentrating on Europa League. And last 8 games they haven't won in Premier League. Okay, I don't know where
United
they.
is in first.
United haven't won in last 8 or 6 games. So saying
Mhm.
that Spurs had a better season than Arsenal is like ignoring everything what went through the season and just taking into consideration that Spurs ने लास्ट में एक कप जीता.
But isn't that,
Yes, they have something to celebrate. Successful है वो ये सीजन. ठीक
yeah?
है, 5 साल बाद देखेंगे स्पर्स के पास
Hmm.
एक ट्रॉफी रहेगा 2024-25 में. आर्सेनल के पास एम्प्टी कुछ नहीं रहेगा, जीरो.
That
So हाँ,
that is
सक्सेसफुल है.
that
That is the
that is the
only
important
reason.
thing, right? That's the
Yes, that is
no,
the
that's not
only
the only
reason.
thing. That's the most important thing, right? See, people's names are remembered by the seasons in which they won.
Exactly. Exactly.
It
Not for
does not,
second.
you don't know how many
Exactly.
times Liverpool has come second or United has come second, but you know how
Nobody
many
knows.
titles they have.
Yeah, I mean, true.
So
True.
that's what
But that's
matters.
actually a good point, right? Because we did come second with like Jose and even
Ole.
Huh?
Ole, right?
Yeah.
Ole,
Ah,
yeah.
no one gives
You
a
have
fuck.
come
And
second.
We are
and
still
we
we
still say that our season, our since 2013 we've been shit, whereas we've been second and third at least for 4 seasons under Jose and Ole. So that's what I'm saying. So the only point for me to raise that question was not to banter. That's a side. That's something that we any which ways do.
ah,
But yes, it's and that's I said this in the last video as well when we and Duan were talking.
hmm,
Football is in fact, sport. When we talk about football, is a very cruel thing. And I'll say this again in front of you, Suri. A team that has been playing consistently well for the last 4 years have not won
hmm.
anything,
Won
whereas
anything.
teams that have not been that great and have been utter shit, like Manchester United or Tottenham Hotspur, they have an FA
They
Cup,
won.
Europa Cup, and now Tottenham winning a Europa Cup after 17 years to represent and show something.
Well,
So
that's true.
it is what it is.
See,
You guys have had a good season, but not a successful one.
Not a
Whereas
successful one.
Tottenham has had
now
awfully shitty season, but a successful one because they won Europa. I'm not even saying FA or Carabao. Europa is the third biggest trophy that you can win after Champions League, Premier League, Europa Cup, and they've got that.
acha, like
Yeah, true.
fair enough point. Let me ask you this now. Like अभी ये teams जैसे कि Tottenham है, even United,
Mm.
like we knew that the league is shit. We're not playing well. We prioritize those trophies. So now when I say prioritize, Arsenal was prioritizing Champions League.
See ya. Yeah.
United was prioritizing Europa. Obviously, Champions League is here. अब अब जैसे कि you said, like the team has been playing well for 4 seasons, like 4 to 5 seasons easily. Arsenal, no one can deny that. Up isme when they're challenging for the big trophies like EPL or Champions League, do you think the smaller ones? I'm not degrading it. It's still a trophy. Do you think that the team should still concentrate on winning those? Because that shouldn't be a big challenge, right? In a way, like तू अगर देखे या सोचे FA कप यूरोपा कप कौन जीता है एक टॉटनम जीता है यूनाइटेड जीता है बोथ वन विद देयर शिट टीम्स इन देयर शिटिएस्ट एरा so in your good era or in your good times, shouldn't these cups should be like easy for you, right? Or it shouldn't. Or should you prioritize or
I
no?
mean,
Even though your main thing is EPL and Champions League, not removing that. What do
I'm
you think?
sure. A question for who? Me, Adi,
You
Mario.
Arsenal.
सबके लिए नहीं नहीं
Asa.
सबके लिए in general
Asa.
पूछ
Okay.
रहा हूँ मैं
No,
it's
Okay.
in
start,
If
general
I,
start with Arsenal
as
because
a,
amongst the three of us, his team is the only one that's performing. Go ahead.
and can go for both. See, we
Yeah.
can't go for that, so
see,
I'm asking you. You can go for
I
both.
would always, I would always be happy. And as a fan, I think every fan should be trying to challenge for Premier League.
Hmm.
Manchester United, Arsenal, big clubs, Liverpool, any big clubs, they should be trying to go for Premier League, Champions League. And FA Cup कोई छोटा कप नहीं है, FA Cup या Carabao Cup.
हाँ true.
And it is not like तुम प्रीमियर लीग जीतने को ट्राई कर रहे हो तो you should ignore FA Cup. No, FA Cup is equally important. It has a history, and you should also take that seriously. Obviously, in a season, during a season, a time comes when Premier League भी होता है, Champions League भी होता है, and you have to decide which one you have to concentrate.
Hmm.
That's the point. That's the tricky phase, and मुझे लगता है teams should plan for it. Teams should plan to have enough depth in their squad to make sure
Yeah.
that they can challenge at both during at both Premier League and Champions League. And जहाँ पे तेरा क्वेश्चन आता है चैंपियंस लीग वर्सेस यूरोपा, नो डूड, hands down. Even
Yeah.
if it is tough, even if it is tough in Champions League, you have to target for Champions League. I know you would face teams like Madrid, Barcelona,
Yeah, of
PSG.
course.
Your aim should be getting better, competing against those teams, and winning against those teams. Maybe it will take 3 years, 4 years, but your aim should be to win
हाँ
those, competing against them and winning those leagues.
नहीं नहीं see that's fine मैं just बोल रहा हूँ कि when you're competing for this thing now City did it right City EPL जीत रहा है City यहाँ वहाँ FA Cup ईपीएल का ईएफएल जो भी है उठाते जा
सब
रहा था
जीता, सब
एंड
जीता, हाँ।
आर्सेनल नहीं करा था इसके लिए मैं तुझे पूछ रहा हूँ बिकॉज नाउ व्हेन यू से लाइक यू सी आर्सेनल्स गॉन ट्रॉफीलेस ऑफ 5 years बट दे आर
हम्म।
प्रोग्रेसिंग नो वन कैन डिनाई दैट तो ये स्टेज पे क्योंकि सी वो सेट ऑफ प्लेयर्स आदि हंस रहा है मैं ट्रोल भी नहीं कर रहा मैं बहुत सीरियसली पूछ रहा हूँ
तो मैं देख
ये
ही पा रहा हूँ, आदि हंस
फेज
रहा है, नहीं तो। हाँ
ये
I
यार।
look
फेज
good when I
में मैं बोल
smile.
रहा हूँ नहीं ये फेज में मैं बोल रहा हूँ डोंट यू थिंक दैट एफए कप विक्ट्री दिस थिंग दैट विल हेल्प बिल्ड द मोरल
हाँ,
राइट
we prioritized FA Cup. Fucking
तो
Manchester United defeated us. मैं क्या करूँ?
With a man down. With a man down. 10 men पे आ रहा था 10 men.
see so that's then
हम लोग को जीतना
it
था, लेकिन हम हार गए, हम
मैं
क्या
तेरे को वही
करेंगे?
बोल रहा ना then again that's the progress you've got progress here you've got a shit team here who's winning who's beating you
See,
I mean
it,
it's
it, it
here and
all
there it's
boils
here and
down
there
to it all boils down to addressing the problems you have. Okay, we have had the same problems
Striker.
कि हमारे
Hmm.
पास स्ट्राइकर नहीं है। हम मैं हर वीडियो में यही बोलता हूँ और मैं फिर से यही बोलूंगा। If we have gone for Gyökeres the way we are going now during the last summer transfer window,
So that's-
हमारा सिचुएशन अलग हो सकता था।
let
देखना
me give
चाहोगे
you an
क्या?
update
Trusting Kai Havertz to score, and you know what he did.